I'm very concerned. You know, this is when it comes to animals. We know our animal stuff, and I don't like the sound of this. I don't like it at all. They're calling it what? De-extinct? Is that what they're calling it? Where you bring an animal back that was extinct?
Why are we doing this?
Let me tell you, sometimes animals are taken out, and we need to just let them go. I don't feel good about this at all. Is anybody familiar with the dire wolf?
Only if you watch Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
They were really big.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were looking at the real world.
Yeah. Dire wolves are an extinct species of wolf that are bigger than our current wolves that we have, which are gray wolves. So they're bigger.
Big.
Yeah.
The first dire wolf howl in over 10,000 years.
What?
3 genetically engineered wolves that may resemble the extinct. So dire wolves are trotting, sleeping, and howling in an undisclosed secure location in our country, the United States, according to a company that aims to bring back lost species.
Maybe they're supposed to be lost.
I do not feel good about this. Adler, tell me about this video and audio.
Here's Colossal Biosciences' first howl of a dire wolf ever heard in 10,000 years.
I don't like it.
Oh, look at them. They're cute.
Yeah.
What problem could that ever come about?
Right. They're cute right
Genetically engineered.
He's holding both of them right in front of him.
No, this is trouble.
Wow, look at that.
This has got werewolves written all over it. This is problematic right here.
Yeah, bring
they're
them
so
back.
sweet right now.
Why
Adler,
are you excited about this?
Well, I've always wanted a dire wolf.
I did too, ever since Jon Snow had one in Game of Thrones.
All right, so this other video here, this is when one of the people with Colossal Biosciences was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yes.
And wait a minute. What is he about to reveal? Don't say it.
It's some freaky stuff.
Greg, you're gonna hate this.
What do you mean?
You are gonna hate this.
But real quick on those dire wolves, the wolf pups age and range from 3 to 6 months. So they're growing them up. They're already weighing in at around 80 pounds.
On
track to reach 140 pounds.
What do we mean by genetically engineered?
So they took the traits from dire wolves by examining ancient DNA fossils, and then they used some DNA from like a dog, and then a couple
Jurassic Park all over again.
Yeah, it's Jurassic Park. And then they used CRISPR, which is that gene editing technology where you can literally cut and modify the DNA sequence to make this wolf. But now, to what you guys are talking about, this guy from Colossal Biosciences is going to talk about how China and Russia are already doing that to humans.
What?
Oh, wow.
We don't need the dire wolf genetically altered coming back into our world.
And we don't need genetically altered people.
Well, genetically altered people is that's a real no.
And here he is on Rogan talking about it. 1 minute long.
China, Russia,
it is getting weird. Like CRISPR and these genome engineering tools are outside of the bottle. They're out. It's like the genie out of the bottle, right? It's like it's out there. You can't put it back in. I think that more and more people in other countries are going to be doing things with these technologies for humans. That's why Colossal just said, we will never do anything for humans. If someone else wants to use our technologies for humans, we'll evaluate it.
But that gets so weird, right? Like the China story. You can explain to people what they did. They said they were inoculating them from HIV, which is...
Yeah. They actually were
Very
engineering.
suspect.
They were engineering babies in editing their embryos to confer a resistance to HIV. Now, still to this day, so they were cloning them, and then they were genetically modifying them, and so they're doing lots of things that are. There's a general moratorium in the world on some of these things around humans. Anything that's considered a germline edit, so anything that could be passed on to the next.
There you go, passed on to the next generation. You're not supposed to do that, because you could forever alter the human species for all time if it can be passed on. If you're doing germline editing, superhumans are coming.
You know what? All I'm
This is
waiting.
not good.
All I'm waiting to hear is somebody utter the phrase, "We spared no expense." That's right out of Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
We spared no
Walking
expense.
around with his cane.
The dire wolf, this China thing, maybe that's going on, maybe it's not. We're looking at these wolves.
Yes.
Howling like crazy.
Y'all, now I would like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I would like a pet Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I'd like
if that
to see
can,
one of those.
if somebody can make that happen, I'm actually okay with all this.
That statement is out.
That's your goal.
need
I
to
can't
hush.
even. I won't even
I don't know
respond to
what
that
to do about
statement.
this.
No,
Look at them.
They're so cute, Greg.
They
you
are.
want one?
Oh,
you
I
need to do nothing
I
to the
do.
dog.
If they'll stay like that.
how about this? Remember this day. Remember this day. Remember this sound, and we're all going to say, that day we brought that up, that was not the way to go.